Giants defense got that dog in them. That Giants defense got that dog in them. Ain't no way that Giants defense supposed to lose that game last night. Eli sold them out last night. You can't tell me that. Then I wake up this morning, I read the news, they talking about the Dallas Cowboys clinch. That's what that game was all about last night. They wanted Dallas to clinch early, so they can have a reason to play Tony Romo in week 17. Sluggo said, yes, sir. Repeat again, James, make sure you packing lunch. He gonna all day. That dog gonna go get that ball no matter how many times you throw it. That dog ain't gonna never get tired. He got that dog in him. That's what they mean when they say he got that dog in him. Big L saying, Sluggo, Brady go up everyone on the team, and he has a fiery personality. Great leader. Exactly, Big L. Exactly. Exactly, Big L. Yeah, tell me something, man. Hey, y'all seen Brady on the sideline talking about let's go. He doing this, he doing all that. He throwing the water cooler on the ground. He kicking folks. He knocking over the table. Tom Brady kicking over chairs, and they saying what a great loser. What's the difference between Tom Brady and ODB? I'll wait. Explain that passion in Tom Brady compared to ODB. I'll wait. 27 minutes left in the show, man. You listen to the first edition of the Morning Coffee Show, man. When the show run out, man, we're gonna kick it right back up, man. I'm gonna find me a rest area. Hey, man, I'm gonna park this rig, and I'm gonna open the phone lines, and we're gonna talk about that dog. We're gonna talk about that dog. Jim Caldwell got that dog in him. Nick Saban got that dog in him. Nick Saban ain't gonna throw your kid under the bus. Now, Nick Saban ain't perfect. But Nick Saban ain't gonna throw he ain't gonna throw your kid under the bus so he can look good in media like that old Dirk Coder. I tell you right now, man. If a girl say me and James was in the club and he slapped the S out of me, I'm gonna tell you right now, Dirk Coder would not have James back. The first allegation come Jameis Winston way, Dirk Coder gonna sell Jameis out. You can't trust the Glazer family, and you damn sure can't show love for Dirk Coder. They talking about Tampa Bay got a great defense. Now tell me something, everybody. We talking about black coaches now. How they gonna give Mark Smith, what's the coach name for the former Falcon coach who's the defense coordinator for the Buccaneers? How they gonna say he got that defense looking good, but you ain't gonna get Mike Tomlin nothing for the Pittsburgh Steelers defense? How you gonna say Pittsburgh don't got no defense, but you gonna say Tampa Bay do? I'll tell you right now, man, y'all better wake up, everybody. Tampa Bay got a black quarterback, so they give him credit to the defense. Detroit got a black coach with an offensive background, but they give him to the white. They would give him to the white offensive coordinator, not knowing that when Jim Caldwell was with the Colts, Jim Bob Cooter worked for him as quarterback's coach. They thinking, Jim Bob Cooter is some auxiliary. He came from somewhere else, running his own offense. He don't know. He running Jim Caldwell offense. Hey, watch how they back up off Jim Bob Cooter when they find out that Jim Caldwell boy. Jim Bob Cooter and Jim Caldwell boy. You know how on Roots you had that poor white trash. He just pours other black folks. but they make him the overseer. That's Jim Bob Cooter. He the overseer. He the overseer. And they thinking that's his offense. Watch how they back up off Jim Bob Cooter. Dan Bevel, offensive coordinator for the Seattle Seahawks. Why you think he don't got no job? Brad Childress, former coach of the Minnesota Vikings. Why you think he ain't never get a coaching job? Why you think? Let me break it down to you. Tavares Jackson with Minnesota, right? They ran him out of Minnesota, right? Darrell Bevell was the offense coordinator for the Minnesota Vikings under Brad Childress. Right? The media campaigned a politic for Brett Favre to come take Tavares Jackson's job. Tavares Jackson and AP had the Vikings headed to the playoffs. So they wanted to put a white face on that team. So they said all Minnesota needed was one player. They needed a quarterback. So they ran Tavares Jackson out of Minnesota, right? Well, of course, Minnesota flamed out under Favre. He retired, whatever, right? Darrell Bevell, he goes to Seattle. He goes to Seattle, and the first player he pick up is Tavares Jackson. Now, if Tavares Jackson was sorry in Minnesota, why Darrell Bevell bringing him to Seattle? I'll wait. And what Tavares Jackson do? Take Seattle to the playoffs and beat my Giants. That's why Darrell Bevell ain't gonna never get a head coaching job, because he like black quarterbacks. I'll tell you right now, since Darrell Bevell been at Seattle, right, he had 5 quarterbacks. All of them were black except one. Matt Flynn, that media quarterback. The media politic for Matt Flynn to go to Seattle to take Tavares Jackson's job. Little did they know that Darrell Bevell and Pete Carroll was going to draft a black quarterback. They figure, well, we'll send Matt Flynn to take Tavares Jackson's job in Seattle. Oh yeah, they succeeded. He took Tavares Jackson's job, but he couldn't beat out Russell Wilson. Wanna know why? Russell Wilson got that dog in him. Darrell Bevell would never get a head coaching job. He would never get a head coaching job. Brad Childress. You ain't never heard his name no more for a head coach job. Wanna know why? Because he drafted Tavares Jackson out of Alabama State in the second round, and that sealed his fate. Last one before we take a break. Rex Ryan, blonde hair, blue eye, white boy. They treating him like a nigga. Wanna know why they treating Rex Ryan like a nigga? Because he got 3 black quarterbacks. He got his brother as defensive and assistant head coach. He got a white offensive coordinator, and he got a black defensive coordinator. That's right. Buffalo, both coordinators are black. He got more black coaches on his staff than any other team. That's why they talking about firing a blonde, blue-eyed white boy coach. They treating Rex Ryan like a nigga. Cause he got love for black quarterbacks. Wanna know why he got love for black quarterbacks? Cause he a defensive background. He got a game plan against them, so you know how powerful they are. Let me get you the chat before we take a break, man. I'm sorry, I missed a lot of chat in the chat room, man. I couldn't scroll all the way down and clear you up, man. We don't have enough time. Grego says, that's not true, Big L. He actually got ripped by some for cussing Al O'Brien, but defended by others. Talking about Tom Brady. That's the only difference. You don't see the defenders. You don't see the defenders of the blacks. Sluggo says, and they promptly got Flint ass out of there. Contracting, no, exactly. That's why they don't got no love for Pete Carroll and Darrell Bevell, because he ain't cow down to their boy. But I tell you right now, that coach from Miami, Adam Gase, oh, he a purebred media coach. Hey, when they get rid of Ryan Tannehill, Adam Gase gonna get another white. He gonna get another white coach. You gotta worry about Adam Gase. He one of them. Bill O'Brien in Houston, he one of them. He gonna always have him a white quarterback. He gonna always have a white quarterback. Y'all listen to the Morning Coffee Show, man. I'm Jungle Brother, man. I'm knocking over tables, kicking over chairs, man, and playing y'all Christmas music. That's right. Let me hear you Sluggo say amen. Yes, Pearl. Beneath the search. Rub Buff says, Jungle, can the church say amen? Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Gregor said, even Jim Brown and Ray Lewis will have Trump up in Jungle's church saying amen. Hey, man, I'm telling you straight, man. Big L saying, Grego, name the black quarterback that went off on his offensive coordinator. Tell him, Big L. Nah, that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. Nah, man. That's anarchy right there. Nah, that's anarchy right there. They ain't gonna go for that. That's anarchy. They ain't gonna have no damn black quarterback showing up no white coach. Tell you that right now, man. That's right, man. Nah, man. You're gonna take us. There's 17 minutes left of the show, man. I'm play another Christmas song, man, while I clear my throat, man. Sitting up here yelling and screaming, man. I'm spitting all over the mic. Spitting over the mic, man. Still looking for a rest area so I can pull over and reset the show, man. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's what I've been seeing, man. Excuse me. Whew. Yeah, man. That's what it is in sports, man. You see all these white coaches being named for position. All these white coaches that's been named for a position, they ain't never had a black quarterback. John Gruden. They love throwing his name on there. They love throwing his name. They love it. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna try like crazy to get Jeff Fisher another job, man. They're gonna try to get Jeff Fisher a job. But man, we ain't gonna let that happen, man. Hey man, we're gonna do a march on Washington, man. If they get that cracker a job, man. They get that cracker a job, man. Yes, sir, man. Don't go nowhere, man. This is the Morning Coffee Show. Special Christmas edition. Special Christmas edition, man. Don't go nowhere. I'll be back, man. Jungle Brother.
Let it snow.